Hello everybody, my name is Botvinnik and let's speak about Mikhail Tal's game, and I have for you a really interesting and amazing chess game Tal Simagin, and I will show you what we will see inside of this video. First interesting position where white will take on f7, and of course it will be a really messy position, and another interesting position will be here where you can see black's king is in the center and it's only waiting for the last shot. But in this position Mikhail Tal will play a rook to b1, and this is the nearly best move in this position, and believe me or no, black has no many other moves than he has to take this rook. And for many reasons this video will be exciting, and I really believe altogether we will enjoy this game. With respect to Mikhail Tal, I believe that he was the most original chess player of all times, and we are going to watch this game where Mikhail Tal started with move e4 and black played c6. Maybe now we are waiting move d5, but black is playing d6. Okay, we are playing some sidelines, and now in this position black went to b6. He believed that he will stop white to play with his bishop, but I don't believe that anybody in the world should stop Mikhail Tal play what he loves to play. But maybe stronger move is to a5, and you can see that black has the first threat to take on e4, and I will show some variation which is speaking about move e5, bishop to d2, and in this position black has two bishops, and looks like French opening where black will manage to exchange his light squares bishop, and everything seems to be okay for black. So yes, from Caro-Kann to French defense, but this is another story. We are watching game where black went to b6, and this game is getting interesting. So okay, we have to play with all our pieces, and bishop to e2, e5, knight to d5, and short castle. Now I believe that black is playing a really bad move. He is going to take knight on c3, and this move is really not so great. Why? Because if black went to b6, he loved to stop this piece to go to the game. But if black will take on c3, you can see that this bishop is free, and this bishop should go nearly everywhere. So that means that this move to b6 doesn't make a sense, and this exactly happened in this position where black made a small mistake and he took knight on c3, and now he played e6. Okay, knight to g5, and we are not far from the first interesting position, because now black played h6. Maybe everybody will go home with this knight and will go to f3, but Mikhail Tal is not everybody. Mikhail Tal is Mikhail Tal, and he will take on f6. And now, of course, this position will be a really messy position, and it's really difficult to see all variation. I will do my best to show you some interesting variation, and I believe you will enjoy this game. So, what we can see in this position, black has more material, he's one piece up, but his army is not strong, he's not playing together, and you know, these pieces are too far from each other, and it's difficult to say which black's piece is the best piece. And maybe for this reason, for next few moves, white has a chance to prove that activity should be more than material. And of course he's playing f5. If you are going for attack, it's a really good idea to open files and to be really aggressive. Now, first variation for you, what black has to play. Black should go to g8, or black should take on e5, or maybe black should take on e5 with pawn. Okay, if black is going to g8, it looks like this move is making sense because this piece is not now in danger position, and black should ask white what white has for missing piece. But maybe white will take on d6. Now he's playing with his bishop, and now check on e6, check on f5, and you can see that even here black's king is not in a safe position. Maybe good idea is to go back with his queen, but bishop to e5 is a first threat to take on f6. So knight to d5, and winning moves in this position, and this is really amazing position, is when white will take this bishop on f8, is going with his rook to f1. Now he will take this knight, and maybe somewhere here white is winning because has a really strong attack. It doesn't matter that black has more material, because I believe that in this position is activity much more important than material, and it's difficult to say that this rook on h7 is a good rook. So we are back in the game, and after move f5 black should take with knight, but of course white will not take because he's check. He's playing to e3 with his bishop. Now we have the threat to take this knight, so the knight has to go back. Now we will check on f6, and d5 is a winning move because you can see that is check, and we are winning bad placed b6 queen. So another interesting variation, and maybe for this reason black is taking with d pawn. Okay, check on e6, but maybe even stronger is check on h5. Okay, I believe that maybe even stronger is this check, so we should watch this variation. Check on h5. Of course, if you are going to g8, white will take on e6, and now it's a really beautiful variation. Check on f7, and when white will take on f6, nobody will stop him to play rook will take h6. Maybe I will play bad move, and beautiful checkmate is here. So another nice variation, and another story how this position is really difficult for black. Okay, I will show what's happened in this game. Okay, we saw that it's a really interesting check on h5. Mikhail took on e6, and now beautiful move, rook to b1. This is amazing, another move, and I can imagine that anybody from us will find this move. So it has to be shock for black, but what black should do, if black is going to a6, is losing because of check on g4. And I will show another interesting variation. So check, and then white is playing bishop to f4. It's really hard to imagine that black will survive this position. So even white is piece down, this position is winning for him. So another nice story about this game. And after amazing move rook to b1, black is going to take this rook. Okay, what's going on in this position? White need to send black's king into the dark squares, because if black is going to dark squares somewhere, sorry, here is check on a3, and we are winning b1 piece. Okay, but it's very important where black will go. If black will go to e7, or if black will go to d6. Small different, but maybe in the right move black will survive. In a wrong move, black will not survive. I will tell you that Simagin played to d6, but looks okay to go to e7. Check on a3 is making sense. Took the piece on b1, take, and in this position looks like black should be okay because he has lots of material for his missing queen, and it's not really simple to win the game for white. Okay, maybe white will take more pawns, but still looks like black should be okay. Yes, it's a difficult position for black, but it's not game over. But as I told you, if you are playing difficult game, it's not too difficult to play not the best move, and black went to d6, and it's a small difference, but black will face bigger difficulties. Now check, of course. White took on b1, and of course black is going to take on a3 bishop, but you can see one more time we are in the move 19, and still black has a bad army. His pieces are misplaced, they are not standing in the right places, they are not attacking, and for this reason still I believe that white has advantage. Of course, I believe that you see this nice move where white will go to b3, white will attack this bishop, and of course white will take on b7. So still white is in attack, and blacks need to find the best moves. Okay, we are going to b3, take on b7. Yes, for sure, everybody see that if black is going to last rank is losing, so black has to go to d6. And okay, one more time we are trying to checkmate black's king, and one more time from the beginning till the last move white is attacking. So check, and maybe now it's not the right move to play check to e1. I believe that much more stronger move is to go here to e6, because we are going to attack this bishop, and of course we are going to attack this piece, and knight on e5 will be under big attack. And the right answer is check on c5 and check, and if black is going to f4 is beautiful checkmate. So another difficult position for black, because white should play move g3, and here is checkmate. So you can see that it's a really difficult and tough game for black, and the best answer is bishop to e3, but another pin. You can see that this bishop is really in danger. So another threat, and the threat is here. So one more time, no mercy, and still white believe in activity and in attack. So it's good to be active, it's good to make threats against your opponent and believe that activity is much more than material. Okay, in this position Mikhail Tal played check on e1. It's not still a simple answer if white is winning or no. g4, check on f1, check, and okay, still looks like maybe black should survive this position in this position. So yes, of course, black is not playing bishop to f6 because he will be losing immediately. For this reason black has to go to f8, and I have for you another amazing position. Mikhail will play with his king to f2, g3 and h4. You know, it's hard to imagine that anybody from us will find this plan in this position, Maybe here we have the feeling that white is nearly winning, but I don't know who will play this plan. Okay, to f2, to g3, to h4. And now what's funny, if black is playing g5, is losing because really amazing plan where white's king is on g6 and is the best white piece. So wow, that's chess, but that's not happen. Here black played to e8, white took, and he took this piece. Okay, this position, it's too far from draw. I believe that white has advantage, and it's really important to find a winning plan. And it's really important for black to understand what white love to play. So the best move is to go here and maybe even here this c pawn is a runner. Okay, this pawn will go to c4, c5, 7 and 8, and it's the biggest threat for black. But maybe black with two rooks should be okay, because you can see maybe is this a really good threat, and maybe will be difficult for white to win the game. But here black played the last mistake and he went to e6. He's taking care about this pawn, but is losing this pawn, and this a2 pawn will be really fast. This pawn will go to a4, a5, a6, 7, and this pawn will be winner in this game. So he took, and now you can see that no mercy. a4, a5, okay, one more check, a6, a7. Now we have to be careful and not to play this move, because it's accident for white. But of course I believe that we are not too weak chess player, and we see that winning move is check on d3, take, and then we are winning with our runner on a8. So what we saw amazing game with really big fantasy. I believe that nearly every position was surprising position, and I'm going to show you the most exciting moves in this position. So a6, and here, oh my god, a really shocking move where white took on f7. Beautiful move. Then another amazing position is here, where white is playing rook to b1. So this move is so surprising and so strong that I believe that everybody who loves the chess need to say well done to Mikhail Tal. And the last interesting what was here, I believe, is somewhere here. No, okay, yes, where we are going to attack blacks, but I want to show you beautiful plan, which is somewhere just to be fast. Yes, it's here, where what is going to f2, g3, h4, and maybe this plan is the best plan, because if you are playing endgame, is the most important your safeness, and it's really important that you are not in danger. And from the first moves till last move, Mikhail Tal played a really amazing game, and I really believe that you enjoyed this game. If yes, feel free and you can press like and maybe press follow in our YouTube chess channel, because with every new followers we will have more energy to make new videos for you. So thank you very much for watching. I am really happy that you watched this video, and I wish that we will meet each other next time here. So I wish you a nice day, and that's everything for now. Thank you one more time.